What's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. Hopefully you've had a wonderful week, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend coming up. So in today's trades, we got a couple of things to go over. Came into the market, we got an opening market, or opening range high here, opening range low here, VWAP, and the midline, the EMA kind of traded along this midline here. We pushed up in the to put the high of the 5 minute, pushed down to put in the low, and then we look at these buyers that came up here. This was crazy. So I actually wanted to get in right here with my stop down here, but I was like, I gotta be a little bit more patient and see what happens. And then we pushed down into the VWAP again. So this was a very good entry right here to get in early. But instead we put in this green bar here. This looked like it was going to be an RBI, so I put in my contract just a little bit before the candle closed. It pushed up and got me in, and then pushed on up and came back down, and then this sold down. Now, had I had my stop right here, I would have been stopped out of this trade. But I entered one contract, and I had my stop way down here. So I was giving it room to move. So I was in at 86.25, 81.25 was my stop, and I just left it there. So then we pushed down, we hit the midline, we came back up a little bit, we pushed down again, we hit the midline, we bought back up, and on this green overtakes red, you can see I entered another two contracts here that allowed me to put my stop in the same area. So now I had three contracts. My target was way up here. 86.25 would have been 96.25, right up here where we're trading at now. And then we slammed up through the high of the opening range. We pushed up into this purple line as the pre-market high, and I was like, okay, we might have some rejection here, but we had the EMA down here. We had the engulfing candle here, which was kind of scary, but then we immediately came back up. So as we started coming back up, I wanted to enter another contract that allowed me to put my stop here. Now, if you'll notice, putting my stop here is above this entry and above this entry. So I was locking in some profit on these, but also I had my trade here. So I had a 2-point trade here of risk. So I took this, and then I moved my stops down because I only needed a little bit to finish funding this account. And so then both targets got hit on this big candle here. Had I been in a normal account, my my target would have still been up here where it was. And as you can see, we've traded higher. We pulled down into the EMA, and now we're pushing through there. It looks like we're meeting some resistance here, but all you need is a good trade of the day. I did take this entry early of the opening range, so this wasn't a typical opening range break trade. This was a VWAP hold here, and then on this pullback, this was an opening range trade. So I kind of stacked two different trade methodologies there together and funded this account, one trade and done. You can see my last trade here was at 9:46, so literally 15 minutes into the market this morning, and I'm done.